everyone. What a great day. I'm feeling all the good winter vibes today.
I love that. That's good.
Yeah.
Despite the cold.
It's a Wednesday. Let's just be all in. It's good to have you here.
Thank you. The sun finally came out too. Maria has a day off, so I get to warm her seat and hang out with you today.
Oh,
it's
a
good time.
Always a pleasure. And this is exciting because Hannah's joining us from the slopes. She's up in New Hampshire at Bretton Woods, checking out everything from winter sports to the hotel's new presidential wing. So fancy.
So cozy over there, but also new year, new look. We're getting a transformative glam tip, multiple glam tips actually, from Darren Lee of G2O Spa and Salon. So that'll be a good time as well.
The master stylist himself is in the house. Okay, so let's get right back out to Hannah. She looks like the perfect ski bunny. She's at Bretton Woods. They gave her a fabulous stay at their Omni Mount Washington resort. Plus, you gotta have all kinds of fun on the slope.
Exactly, and that includes getting to meet some talented people. So Hannah, how are you doing? Who are you meeting?
That's right, ladies. I am having such a good time. Right now, I'm on the south veranda of the Omni Mount Washington Hotel. This is actually the last of the grand hotels to be built in 1902. We're nestled between the presidential range to my right, and across the street is Mount Rosebrook, and that is where the Bretton Woods ski area is. And like you said, Kwani, earlier this week, I got to meet one of the upcoming talents, the teen ski racer Caillou DiMaggio, who has ski racing in his blood. Watch this.
I was a hockey player when I was younger, but we moved up here. My parents got a job as coaches, and I just kind of grew up, and I just loved it. I like going fast. I don't know, I just love the feeling of coming down the course and knowing you've done a good run.
Caillou loves to play. He pulls a backflip, corks, all sorts of, he still plays. It's not just ski racing.
Yeah, so when I met Caillou, I think he was a U10, so he was 8 or 9 years old, and he was always a talented athlete, really fun kid. But at some point, he a few years ago, crossed a threshold where he got a lot better and he took it a lot more seriously. And now he's actually training and really trying to excel as best he can at the sport without losing that fun and that joy of skiing that he gets from both his parents.
I'm training for OPA Cup, which is an international race where all the best kids from each country race against each other in Andorra.
It's not that I hope, I think he's gonna win. Not to be very modest, but he has the potential for sure. If he keeps a solid run, he figures out how to ski fast and how to control his speed.
That's Caillou's mom, Mickey Farah, a 3-time Olympic skier from Romania, and now a ski racing coach at Bretton Woods.
The kids all just absolutely look up to her, partly because of who she is, but also just how she acts. She's always excited to work with the best skier to the one who's struggling the most.
We had so much fun meeting Caillou and his family. You can tell that the ski racing is in their blood. He will be heading to Andorra at the end of February with his dad and his sisters. I met them too, and they are involved. One of his sisters actually makes his hats and his neckies and things like that. It's called Backy Apparel. So really something that the family loves to do together. But if you're not like Caillou and you're not speeding down those slopes, there's still tons to do up here at Bretton Woods. So coming up, I'm going to show you some of the Nordic activities that you can try out when you're up here. Kwani, Anna, back to you guys in the studio.
We're looking forward to it.
Thanks, Hannah. We can't wait for that. Get some cocoa. Okay, still to come on the Hub today, fatherhood and empathy. Actors Delon and Jesse are here to tell us about their moving play, A Case for the Existence of God. Ooh. Plus, the new movie Argylle hits theaters this Friday. Here's Agent Argylle himself, Henry Cavill, on producer Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew's approach to storytelling is unique in the sense that he's coming up with his own ideas. It's going to be fun, you know that much. It's going to be slightly mad, because that's who Matthew is. And it's going to be bold. And I think as a fan of storytelling and movies and being an actor myself, that's what I want to see.
An important message for Americans age 50 to 85.
Oh my gosh, you're still using Mom's old coffee pot.
It's my inheritance.
Well, it is a family heirloom.
You know what? The kids can just sell it to pay for my funeral.
It's a good thing you have life insurance.
Life insurance with our family history.
Don't you know about Colonial Penn? It's guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance with no medical questions asked.
I'm on a fixed income.
Who isn't?
You have it?
We all do. John, Maria, even Paul with all of his medical problems.
Colonial Penn.
That's right. Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. As you get older, your health may change. Colonial Penn understands that. And we don't think it should keep you from getting life insurance to help protect your family. That's why we guarantee acceptance to everyone aged 50 to 85. No health questions, no medical exam. Applying is easy. And you have your choice of options starting at $9.95 a month, a few dollars a week, 35 cents a day. And your price will never go up. A lifetime rate lock guarantees it. This protection can last a lifetime, too. Some insurance policies end once you reach a certain age. Not this one. Pay your bill, and it's yours to keep for as long as you'd like.
How did you apply?
Called for information, got an application, filled it out, sent it back. It took a few minutes. And look at this. They sent me this free beneficiary planner just for calling. I filled in all my important information and final wishes. Now my kids will have everything they need in one place.
Ready to learn more? Call for free information and your free gift. There's no obligation. Every policy we issue comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Why wait? Call now.
Call 1-800-722-7744 for your free information and your free gift. That's 1-800-722-7744. There's no obligation. 1-800-722-7744. Call now.
Hey, welcome back to the Hub today. So I think the secret with winter is really getting into all the fun. And as New Englanders, we love our winter sports, right?
Sometimes. Well, I like the more après ski vibe versus the actual activity.
So there's that too. Okay, so Hannah's at Bretton Woods. She got to try a whole bunch of them, and you're making us jealous.
Yeah, let's get back to her out there. Hannah, tell us what you've been up to. What else have you been doing out there?
Kwani, I am determined to make you can stay an après ski girl, but you're going to want to try these Nordic activities. So these are for those folks that like to explore on a little flatter terrain. I got to check out the Nordic Training Center here. Take a look.
We are sort of the hub of it all here in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. From New Hampshire's largest ski area, Bretton Woods, to our wonderful Nordic facility. But a lot of it really is just about enjoying that time with the family out here as well.
So Bretton Woods is the largest ski area in New Hampshire, and it's perfect for those that are just beginning, but also those who have years and years of experience. Why is that?
It was the last major ski area to be built in New England, and it was built with the thought that we are going to create our own destiny. So snowmaking is very high importance for us, the grooming that we have over there, and really what Chris Elms and the entire team over at Bretton Woods have done over the years has really garnered a great ski mountain for the family as well as the expert. The family really comes up here with the aspiration to do something different, and we facilitate that.
Let's see. All right, let's go. There's over 100 kilometers of trails, so you'll never get bored, and there's something beautiful to look at. I've been watching people, and it seems like there's two strategies to this. There's the skating, and then there's the track. I've learned I'm more of a track girl. That's the Nordic Center behind me, and you can rent everything there. So all you have to do is show up in your snow boots, strap on these snowshoes, and you're on your way. Now this one's new to me, but you can rent a fat tire bike and use the snowshoe trail. I gotta tell you, this one is super fun and a great workout.
And after all that, round out your day with a peaceful sleigh ride.
And every day they have sleigh rides around the campus. This is Georgie, he's 7, and he's just one of the lucky guys that will bring you along. As you guys can tell, I had absolutely no fun out there. There is so much to do here, but after a long day there and your sleigh ride, you're gonna have to stay somewhere. So coming up, I'm gonna show you where. But Kwani and Anna, have I convinced you yet that you're more than an après-ski girl?
I've been working up the pun all this time, and I will say I have warmed up to the idea. I'm down. I definitely am down. So thank you, Hannah. We can't wait to see where you're staying. But still to come on the Hub today, two dads trying to do right by their daughters. We're talking to actors Delon and Jesse about their moving new play on stage right now in Boston.
And the Blue Man Group is playing at the Charles Playhouse with extra performances during February school vacation week. A great time to plan that long week. You can find tickets and information at blueman.com. We'll be back.
From Star Wars, Daisy Ridley and Lisa Vanderpump. I'm just fascinated by everything you do. I'm like, what don't you do?
Oh, there's a couple of things. I'll my husband.
Today at 3 on NBC 10 Boston.
Hey, it's January 2024, and throughout New England, everybody has the same resolution. And no, it's not losing weight or changing careers. It's going to Warrendale Appliance in Waltham to save more money than anywhere else on all the appliances and mattresses you'll ever need. That's right, finally a New Year's resolution we can all keep. And remember, when it comes to appliances, yes, you will save at Warrendale. You save at Warrendale, yeah! Warrendale Appliance, 170 High Street in Waltham.
Take a journey across the night sky through the magical stories of Encanto, Aladdin, Moana, and the Disney princesses. Celebrate the debuts of Asha, Raya, and Anna and Elsa from Frozen 2. At Disney on Ice presents Magic in the Stars. Coming to TD Garden February 21st through 25th. Tickets on sale now. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for details.
It's our Start Something New sales event. This month, drive a brand new Ram truck for no money down
or 2.9% financing for 72 months.
And when you buy your new car from Dan O'Brien Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Methuen, you get our exclusive Awesome Protection Plan.
You're going to love your Awesome Protection Plan. That's 1 year maintenance included, 1 year paint protection, key protection, and our awesome lifetime warranty, and more.
Dan O'Brien CDJR, keeping it awesome.
A serious car crash requires fast action. Call the New England law firm that's up for the challenge. Just call, click, or text us anytime, 24/7. From the first call to the final resolution, we can do it all electronically. You don't even have to leave home. You focus on your injuries, we'll take care of everything else. And with our no-fee guarantee, you don't pay us anything unless we get money for you. Jason Stone Injury Lawyers, 1-800-540-4100. If you've been injured, better phone Stone.
People see my dad on TV, but they don't know how early he gets up for work, or how late he stays at my practices. I just hope they know how much he cares about both.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hub today. We've been getting into the ski season spirit with Hannah at Bretton Woods right now in New Hampshire.
Yes, and now she's going to fill us in on the luxury lodging and fine dining.
Great
Hannah, I'm hungry.
I know, and we're gonna get to the food, but first after you have such an amazing day here, you're gonna have to cozy up, and there's tons of options. Take a look at this.
There are more than 300 rooms here at the Omni Mount Washington Resort, and their newest addition is something pretty spectacular, the Presidential Wing. The 69 rooms were finished in 2021 and all offer gorgeous views, among them the Presidential Wing Suite. When you walk in, you'll first see this cute foyer, then a massive living area with a lounge area, dining room table, and balcony overlooking the well-groomed Nordic trails. Just beyond, you'll find the primary bedroom, attached to another balcony and luxurious bathroom. If you're counting, that's 2 balconies. This one overlooks the Presidential Mountain Range. And while you stay here, don't miss the Presidential Club Lounge, open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. each day. You'll have access to a personal concierge, European-style continental breakfast, drinks, snacks, and chef-selected hors d'oeuvres before dinner. No detail was missed in this edition, and one that definitely adds to the entire Mount Washington experience.
And part of that experience includes dining and drinks. And 2 of the options here have actually been recognized as 4 Diamond restaurants. And one of those is the Breton Arms Inn. There, Chef Richard has an incredible chef-inspired creative menu, and everything looks just as beautiful as it tastes. They have scallops, they have a Gulf of Maine halibut, they have chicken, they have duck, and desserts. I mean, don't even get me started. These are delicious. Not to mention, they also have 36 wines by the glass and even more bottles to choose from. You guys, this is something that you definitely want to check out when you come to Bretton Woods and the Omni Mount Washington Hotel. This is incredible. Anna, I know you've had a bite or 2 up here before. Tell us, what do you think of it all?
Oh, it looks so great, Hannah. I'm so glad you got to enjoy it.
I'm sold.
You're sold. I like it.
It just took 3 packages for her to convince me.
Convinced. Okay, motherhood is something we explore a lot here on The Hub with Mom to Mom all the time. But today we're diving into fatherhood by learning about a play running in Boston right now.
Yes, it's called A Case for the Existence of God, and stars DeLon Grant and Jesse Henson are here to tell us a little bit more about it. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
So let's just start with the play itself. Could you give us a quick synopsis?
Sure, go ahead.
I'll start and you finish?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
Great. So I play Ryan. Ryan has approached Keith, who is a mortgage broker, about attaining a loan to buy a plot of land so that he can make a case to a judge for partial custody of his daughter. Ryan's going through a divorce.
And Keith is a single dad who's trying to adopt. So he's fostering to adopt a baby, and they, Keith and Ryan kind of commiserate over being fathers, and then eventually connect over just being humans and our longing for connection, I think, as people. Yeah.
Well, and the New York Times declared this an experiment of empathy.
Oh. And then some, and then some.
Yeah, so talk about that.
Well, I mean, I think we're all looking for connection, and we're looking for love and to be seen and to be heard. And I think the 2 characters we've discovered through our show and through rehearsal are longing for something that don't know what they're longing for until they meet the other person. So by happenstance, we kind of converge, and then we allow each other to be more vulnerable, I would say, and more empathetic. Yeah.
And the other piece of the experiment is the audience, because we're right there, and you hear them sigh, and they have these emotional connections to the characters themselves. So it's sort of
feeding off of each other's energy as well.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah.
And it's a storyline, I mean, even when you were introducing it, that you don't really hear about that much, the relationship between a father and his daughter. So why do you think this relationship is one that we should be exploring, DeLon?
Yeah, I think we don't often, to your point, we don't often talk about fathers and their kids, but whenever I see a dad with his kid, don't we all like swoon?
Yeah,
and like
they get praised for doing being fathers.
I don't know what you call the little things that they're in. But
Baby Bjorn.
Baby Bjorn, yeah.
She knows the name.
I coo and I swoon, right? And also, we don't talk about adoption, I think, a lot. So my character's really struggling with the adoption process and how harrowing, a line from the show, that can be. And so I think there are 2 opportunities for us to really explore that. And also, I would say 2 men being vulnerable and being friends.
Yeah, in my mother's group, we talk about like the loneliness of fathers because there's so many institutional ways for mothers to connect.
Right.
But I can imagine just having that space to explore those types of relationships is really beautiful. And the director, the producer, this is star-studded from stage to behind the scenes too.
Yeah, so our director is Melinda Lopez, who's a dear friend of mine for years. In fact, we share an office together at Northeastern where we teach.
Wow.
Yeah,
I hope a lot of your students are coming tonight, opening night.
Well, a lot of them have already come to some of the previews, which was so moving and kind of them. And the playwright, of course, is the celebrated Samuel D. Hunter, who wrote The Whale, which, of course, was turned into a film, and Brendan Fraser won an Oscar for his portrayal of that character.
A few flexes, so there's clearly no reason to not check it out. Again, it's called A Case for the Existence of God. It's running through February 17th at the Roberts Studio Theater on Tremont Street, and tickets start at $25, and the play is about 90 minutes. So again, what's your excuse?
Delon and Jesse, thank you so much for sharing this special day with us here.
And break a leg.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, it's time to get our glam on. Darren from G2O is here next with tips and looks to feel great in 2024. I'm ready for that.
Yes, absolutely.
We get it. Your day is busy. A notification here, a headline there, and the whole story gets buried by family group chats and endless texts. The national headlines you care about.
New evidence today that inflation is easing.
And the local news worth tuning in for.
It is a busy Monday night. We are following a lot of breaking news at 7.
Catch up on all the details and then get back to your life.
Now, there's a couple of showers out there right now throughout Norfolk County.
This is your news.
At your time.
On NBC 10 Boston, news worthy of you.
I decided to call Jason right away. He loves what he does and he cares about who he's representing. He understood the need that I had to kind of get these bills paid. I don't know where I'd be today if it weren't for Jason Stone.
Crafting the perfect latte portrait? That takes skill. Ordering lottery tickets on your phone? That just takes Jackpocket. Jackpocket makes playing lottery games like Powerball and Mega Millions so easy that all you need to know is Jack.
Hey, I just won $200. Congrats, girl.
Jackpocket. All you need to know is Jack.
Watch me. Watch me turn, drift, and fly. With a gas pedal underfoot, I can make grown men cry. My very first race changed everything in a flash. But heroes whisked me away and healed wounds from the crash. 900 horses may be too much for some to tame. Put me behind the wheel and I'll see you in victory lane. Watch me. Life-saving pediatric burn care at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. All firms are not the same. The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan.
If you go to a flooring store or big home warehouse to buy flooring, your installation could take 6 weeks or more. That's not right. At National Florist Direct, we install flooring the next day, the way it should be. Call 888-400-FLOOR. We bring the store to your door.
Most car crashes happen at intersections like this. But after you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? Our results show there's only one way to go. Better phone Stone. Jason Stone Injury Lawyers.
You're watching NBC 10 Boston. News worthy of you.
Hey, welcome back to the Hub today. It's been such a fun show so far. Going up to the mountains. Yep. We've still got a great segment for you coming up.
But first, we're going to say goodbye to Hannah, who's out at Bretton Woods one last time. Take it away.
We have had so much fun up here, you guys. I can't wait for everyone to experience it. And this is the perfect year to come because Bretton Woods ski area is celebrating 50 years. So if you needed an excuse to come up, there it is. All right, guys, I've had so much fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Hannah.
Go
okay,
back safely.
So should we do the glam?
Yes.
Should we get it on?
So
okay. If you want to try out a new look in 2024, we have some inspo for you. We have Darren Lee, the master stylist at G2O Spa and Salon, and you are here to show us some transformative looks.
Yes, I hope so. We'll bring the new look to the new year.
Welcome to the show. So you recently did what you're calling the ultimate G2O makeover on a client named Lisa. Before we see Lisa now, because she is in studio, what exactly is the G2O makeover?
The ultimate G2O makeover is that when you're unsure of certain things that you want to change your life, please come to us. We're good listener. Bring your inspo, then we go over details and we create something that you need your lifestyle, how much time you want to spend on it, and we can create the look that fit your lifestyle and what you need.
From head to toe?
Head to toe, inside and out.
Inside out.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we have some before pictures of Lisa. Should we take a look? She's beautiful.
Yes.
And then it started with the hair.
Yes, so on Lisa for this makeover, we decided not to cover her grades, so we can embrace the grades, and we just added some highlight to warm up her skin tone. This is the butterfly bob cut. We hear the word butterfly all year long, so this is a short version of 2024.
Nice.
So you're looking at her bone structure, her beautiful
eyes,
face,
her
and look at this.
lifestyle, yes.
Amazing after, Lisa. Wow.
How do you feel?
Oh my God, I love it. It feels great.
Yeah.
So tell us, you were mentioning this is the butterfly cut?
Yeah, this is a butterfly cut. So it's just top about chin line to like accentuate her face frame, and then just settle some soft peach tone highlight just around her face. We do not try to take away her gray. We're trying to emphasize it, embrace it, because aging is actually healthy for all of us, so we don't need to hide anything.
And how is this for you in terms of styling?
Oh my gosh, so simple.
Really?
Yeah.
Just
and
wake
my
up
hair's
and
naturally curly too, so I can wear it 2 different ways. It looks great.
So the other way would be to leave the natural texture in your hair?
Yep.
It looks amazing.
looks
And
so
what
good.
a change, too. Have you had such short hair before?
I have, yes, off and on throughout the years.
Yeah, and then...
But this is a little bit of drastic because she go quite, a long time, and then when she need a change,
the color, it's a good
G2O come
combination.
into play.
And
so Darren, you brought 2 other models as well.
Yes, I have.
today
So
to
in
talk
case
to.
like some of you not for an ultimate like immediate changeover, we do have a short version for you to how to style at home. So this is my next beautiful model here, inspired by the 80s vintage wave, which is easy to do, which is I have a little braid here.
Peachy, like
Yep,
summer
little
look.
peachy. So it's simply you can just braid it. You can sleep it overnight,
That's
or you
it?
can go over the flat iron to enhance it.
So
and then-
no crimping necessary.
That's amazing.
crimping.
It takes
Just need
long.
a
Yes, and then bow's really in, so we got this bow right
Oh,
here
that's
for her, and then we just attach it right onto here.
And it like makes it a little more
Yep,
fancy if
so
you're
in
going
case you
out.
want to go out,
Wow, that's
this is what
beautiful.
we're gonna
so
go
I love how it just
for.
drapes your shoulders.
Do you like
So-
to do the braids in damp hair, totally dry, product?
Completely dry works a little bit better,
Yeah.
a little bit faster if you don't have a lot of time. But dampness, you need a little heat to
Like really
evaporate
dry
and
it,
then set
yeah.
in that set for you. But simply braid, however
Let it
you want to do
overnight.
it, just sleep over it if you want to, or you just use a little bit of heat in the morning and take them out. You can just kind of do wave to it, so to get your next
And so you
look.
could braid it overnight and then wet it a little bit in the morning too, because you don't want to sleep
Yes,
with damp hair.
you do not.
That's a perfect way to do it. That's so easy.
Yeah,
so
I
simple.
really like
It's
that.
easier said than done for me.
Easier said. And then I like the pinning with the bobby pins instead
Yes,
of like
then you
a
want to pull some way back, just into play into the
put
center.
all the hair together.
And then just add a little bow
Love it,
accessory
Liv.
if you want a night out.
Yeah, beautiful. And
She's
then,
ready to go.
She's ready
Bruna,
to go.
you look gorgeous. What's happening here, Darren?
So here we're gonna move on to the 90-ish, and everyone does wave at home. So I just have a little
I'm blocking you
segment
from the
right
view.
through here to show you how we wave them a little bit differently for 2024.
New year, new style.
It's really into your turn, so like clean hair.
So this is like a 1 1/4 inch
Yes.
barrel.
So make sure you clip it over how you normally do it, but make sure it's really a full turn.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're twisting
A
as you
full turn, and then you clean it down a little bit, let it heat up to set the wave.
Amazing.
And then,
then
is
you
this
really
something
do
that you
a
like
full
to
turn again.
pull apart
So you keep
or leave
going
Yes.
those? Yeah, this looks so gorgeous. I hope you
you
ladies
can probably pin
have
it back up after
some fun
overnight,
brunch plans.
Thank you guys for being here.
How
Thank you
fun.
guys
Thank
for
you
watching.
so much, Lisa. Darren.